Hello, Scorpio, and thanks for being here. Happy birthday to those of you celebrating in October. I'm recording this on October 25th. And for those of you with November birthdays, I hope it's really special. Okay, Scorpio, this is for anyone with prominent Scorpio placement in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Stellium. There will be an extension of this reading link below if this is your story. Just a note about personal readings. I am offering them in the month of November. I'm taking some time to work on some personal things. So my readings pick up again in December. So there is a bit of a wait, but I tend to get through them fairly quickly. I may even get through what's in there earlier than expected for those of you who are like, yes, chomping at the bit. All right, so just a little housekeeping message. So Scorpio, let's get into it. First of all, I just want to say if you hear any ambient noise, there is construction outside. Sorry, hopefully these messages drown out any background annoyances. So, all right, Scorpio, what I heard is it's been a little touch and go, but should be smooth sailing from here. And I'm actually really curious about that because the theme I chose for the thumbnails, as you clearly see, is it's actually a sunrise, but it could look like a sunset to some folks. Scorpio, it feels like a new day. What I heard is home and finances have been your focus. So this could very well be a reading about, your career, family, a new job, something like that. I heard that you're finally establishing yourself and your routine. So it feels to me like there's been a lot of change leading up to this point of time, and it's been a bit of a process to get yourself back into the flow of things in your life. I heard just one word. I heard preparations, which is really interesting. They showed me a visual of a home under construction, and I don't think it's really about a home under construction, although it very well could be if some of you have maybe moved or built a home, or maybe you're renovating a home. But to me, this is symbolic of a focus on your foundation, on progress in some certain area that maybe affects your home or your stability, your prosperity, also perhaps completing a project. I know the roof isn't the last thing to happen, but I saw the roof being lowered on top of a home as if, okay, everything's in place, safe and sound. So very interesting. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's find out what energy surrounds you in November 2021. What do you have for Scorpio, Spirit? What do you have for Scorpio? What else? Okay, bottom of the deck. Soul alignment. There's an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose happening at this time. So maybe what's happening is you are kind of deconstructing and reconstructing your life. Wow. It kind of looks that way. Karmic lessons. Self-actualization, empowerment, spiritual places, healer, sharing. Okay, I know the pattern in my cards. This is a deck I created, and whenever I see healer, I sense that you are connected with someone, and this is a very healing connection. You may serve that role in a connection. I feel like there is something that you've needed to take charge of, or someone. This can be vice versa. Empowerment is really about owning your life, owning your choices. And again, I was kind of picking up that the energy to date has maybe been a little rocky, a little rough. And, with Spirit saying it should be smooth sailing from here, it feels to me like you are on your way, maybe literally or figuratively, to a stronger place within yourself. coming into this, potential that you have. I'm seeing, I'm seeing like a volcano. That's a card in the Sacred Destiny deck. It'd be interesting if that came out. There's something you want to share with someone. There's an evaluation of who's around you, Scorpio, and it could be that you've learned a pretty powerful lesson about what you surround yourself with, what your capabilities are, what you can do for you. This is, it's pretty powerful. Maybe it's been very healing for you. Okay, wow. All right, let's take a look at the energy surrounding you in November 2021. What does Scorpio need to see? What is the energy surrounding Scorpio, please? Okay, one more time. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck, appreciation. There is something that you are trying to focus your energy on in a positive way. It feels to me like things have been, I use this term with this card, a little prickly around you. There may be something or someone that is the bright spot in an otherwise really difficult situation. Okay, let's see what we have here. Contract. This could be a soul contract, it could be a job contract, it could be something legal, something that you have needed to undertake or see through to completion. Interesting. I'm getting a strong sense of obligation with this contract. Now, again, that could be a soul contract or a mission that you have in this lifetime. Okay. Adjacent possibilities, strategy, and blossoming abundance. Really nice energy. Scorpio, you are stepping through to something new. And I feel like this contract is perhaps something that is a bit of something you're closing out, and the strategy is what you're stepping toward. And there may be something that presented itself to you in the past that you hadn't taken a chance on for whatever reason. But it's going to pay off. Maybe this is a job. It could be a business. Maybe you're opening up a new business. This has a bit of a work vibe on it. But I feel like this is more foundational to something bigger. Okay. I've combined the Sacred Destiny and the Major Arcana just to switch it up. Let's look at your energy in the month of November 2021. Scorpio's energy, please. Oh, I guess that's the risk I run with a massive deck, but that's okay. Let's try that again. One at a time. Scorpio's energy, please. November 2021. Anything else? Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. This suggests a period of perhaps quiet introspection. Wisdom. I'm getting wisdom. All right, we have the Moon. Now, if this is a secret, if this is something that you're keeping hidden, it could be that you haven't revealed something. It could also be a bit of fear or deep emotion about something. Okay, we have patience, protection, taking risks, and going forward. All of this, Scorpio, is about you facing something. I'm getting a very powerful energy with this lightning, and it's almost as if you're kind of, ducking under this tree or leaning on something that is, more solid or protective for you so that you can move forward. It's interesting that we have taking risks here. Whatever this is, it feels to me like maybe you've played it a little bit safe in a situation, And now it's time to just, pick yourself up, right? Know that the divine has your back in anything you do. Put away your fears. You've waited for this. I'm getting that this is something you've been kind of slowly working through. Again, I heard finally establishing yourself and your routine. So whatever this is paving the way for you to move into something new. And I feel like it's something really positive. With blossoming abundance, this could very well be related to work, money. Let's see what is influencing you and this situation, Scorpio. What is influencing Scorpio? What can you tell us, Spirit? All right, bottom of the deck. That ship is sailing. You've let something go. It could be something that you realized was not helping you. It was hindering something. All right, we have stuck energy, optimism, joyous fun. You've been in a place for a while. I'm really feeling strongly that you've been having an epiphany about something. You've had your eye on something, and you've been waiting to methodically move toward it. Why do I feel like this is maybe a person? Well, we're about to find out. You want to restore happiness and positivity in some way, and you have wondered how to get there. Passionate romance at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see where this leads. Spirit, what can you show Scorpio about how this will unfold? Uh-oh. Oops. Let's not burn down the house. We have visitor. Interesting. Okay. What else? How will this unfold? Is this path forward to a person? Bottom of the deck, look at that, stuck. And to me in this deck, it feels like you've been thinking or overthinking a problem. You've been trying to figure out, how do I open that door? How do I walk through that? Strategy is when maybe we have fear that something's not going to work. Past life connection, distance, world travel, illumination, show compassion, life partner. Wow. All right, let's take a look at what came out. So we have visitor, confusion, hurt, and divorce. Now, the divorce energy could literally be something like a marriage contract. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes divorce is when we have to separate ourselves from someone or a situation. This could very well be the end of a karmic relationship that you've been in. And you might feel as though this has been impossible to break away from. How do I do this? We stay stuck in our lives for various reasons, right? Fear is one of them. Money is another. Obligation is another. And I think that you're working through some extremely difficult emotions. Confusion comes in when we're doubting ourselves, when we're doubting another person. And hurt can indicate there's been some wrongdoing, maybe an apology needed, or you need to accept one. Again, any of this could be flipped. So it feels to me like perhaps what has been a really difficult road through a challenging relationship or the feelings around something are resulting in a big change for you in some way. It's something you've been waiting for, strategizing around, and you realize that when you put away fears and take this risk, that it'll pay off. I just got a big yes on that. Okay, so Scorpio, what are you moving toward? I'm using that term, what? It could be whom. So let's find out. What are you moving toward, Scorpio? Wow, justice, fairness, balance. This could be literally a legal situation, but that may not apply for everybody. Okay, we have the Lovers, the Fool. Holy cow! What else? Leap of Faith. You're making a choice. It feels like a big one. Okay. Page of Cups. A message, reaching out to someone, offering something, maybe an apology, an icebreaker. We have the Chariot and the Three of Wands. Wow. Yeah. If I were to call this anything, I'd say perhaps you're out of here. There's a choice you've made that's a pretty big decision for you. But I'm really getting that whoever I'm connected to, this is a pretty strong conviction of yours. It's something you've known you need to do, and it's something that you've kind of had to work up a little bit of courage to take charge of. And it may not be that you're fearful of doing it, because I think Scorpio as a sign, and I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, you're bold, and once you make up your mind, you're done. Like decided, I'm good, I want this, I'm doing this. So it doesn't surprise me that there's a powerful decision that really puts you on a new trajectory, and it could literally be something related to this path forward. The Chariot, making the right decision so you can move forward, turning your back on the past in some way. This feels so final to me. Wow. Let's look at Justice, because we have some indicators here that this could be turning away from a commitment of some sort, if not a marriage, that perhaps has run its course. Tell us about Justice. I want my happiness. I want my happiness. That's what I got from this. It's a focus on what fulfills you. And if what you've been looking at is maybe around money, home, foundation, family, long-term stability, holy cow, can't make that up. It could be related to family. So let's look at your choice, the Lovers. What is this choice? Tell us about the Lovers. Could literally be a choice between two people. King of Wands energy, beautiful. Passion, drive, vigor. I'm getting all of that. You might have a lot of passion for someone. You might be reigniting something within yourself that had been kind of stagnant. Okay, that's wanting to come out. And it came out in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Opening up. You may be opening up to someone. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have a pair. So let's look at this Fool energy. Something new, a leap of faith. What is this leap of faith, Spirit, this new beginning, the Fool? Wow. The Three of Swords. To begin something new, you have to close something out. This is also, I feel, about addressing something that's been really painful and difficult. Let's look at the Page of Cups. What is this message? Well, this could be in any direction. You know, you might be telling someone, I'm gone. And you know, maybe that is end of story. You might be telling someone else, I'm coming. Let's look at the Chariot. The Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands. I'm out of here, I'm coming. Let's look at the Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. I'm getting, I'm getting two things. Spirit said this is twofold. There's clarity around looking to the future. What do you want in the future? Again, it comes back to what makes you happy. This is also perhaps turning your back on a relationship that has become fairly icy. Three of Cups, reuniting, getting back together. This could also be third-party energy. This has third party written on it. Sorry. For those of you who are not in that, this is really just about finding your happiness, reuniting with people who are supportive, bring joy back into your life. Wow. What else do you need to know? Anything else that needs to come through for Scorpio? Fast moving energy, the Knight of Swords, and it fell right on top of the Page of Cups, which tells me that you may have a message to deliver, or you may receive one in a hurry, and it could bring some light to something that maybe you were unsure of. Four of Swords, Tower. Yeah, you may not be expecting this, and then boom. Wow. Let's look at the dynamic between you and your person, Scorpio. Whoever you consider to be the most important person. This could be a combination of things. If there is someone who's being left behind and someone you're moving toward. Let's see, what is the relationship dynamic? Okay. Bottom of the deck, balance. In life and relationships, we must deposit more than we withdraw. Well, there's a reason we see justice here. There's something that has been a little imbalanced in whatever you're going through. An existing relationship or one that you're in but maybe separated from, right? All work and no play. Strike a balance between the time spent on work and the sacrifice of your personal time. Valued contributions. Appreciate the uniqueness of what each other brings to the connection. Insecurity. Strengthening communication and spending focused, quality time will make you feel heard and valued. That's this energy. Overcoming. You're on the road to recovery from a rough patch in life. The worst is over. And that's what Spirit led in with. It will be smooth sailing from here. It's been a little touch and go. I feel as though, Scorpio, you're moving towards someone who maybe didn't give you time or attention, or maybe you're moving away from a connection that was literally, maybe you worked yourself to the bone to provide for someone who took advantage of you. And I'm just kind of making this up, but it feels almost as though you weren't appreciated for what you contributed to the connection. With insecurity, I feel as though there's been something that has brought up a little bit of fear, and that can be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But what I'm getting is that you almost need to just jump in. Don't overthink this. Don't over strategize. Just jump in. Because it feels to me like when communication is opened up, there's a lot of things that can be ironed out. Whatever needs to come to the surface will help you heal this. Let's get some messages from Spirit. Guidance for Scorpio, please, for November 2021. Guidance for Scorpio, please. Anything else? Spend some time in quiet meditation. At the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have Spirit is ready to offer you guidance. All it requires is an open mind and request for assistance. Spirit never wants to interfere with our free will. Wow. We have. In this scenario, you are the student. In this scenario, you are the teacher. So we do have what would be considered a very karmic situation in this dynamic. You'll know where you are in this dynamic, but you've learned something and you've shown someone something. I feel like this is a soul contract that is a fairly important lesson for both of you. And maybe it's really about give and take. Maybe this is about obligations versus happiness. I don't know. It's going to differ for all of you, but you're learning something and you're showing someone something. You're being given a chance to do something over. What will you do differently? So, I feel like I'm tapping into a couple of groups. There's either a relationship you're separated from and you're coming back together, and you have the chance to fix something in your relationship, to just leave the past behind, right? Going forward is all about what next? What do we do next? If this is about two people who have been separated because someone has finally, right, closed out a karmic situation, you're coming back together. And this is all about, what do I want going forward? What does happiness look like to me? Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. We're going to take this over to the extended. If you're interested, the link is below. If not, thank you for being here, and I will see you in December. Take care.